What's going on YouTube? ProfessorOaksAide here, welcoming you back to another episode of our Pokemon Fire Red, Leaf Green 151 Nuzlocke Let's Play. So last episode we started off trying to obtain the National Dex, need 60 Pokemon registered in our PokéDex to get that. And we got to about 51 before we basically had the full episode. I did ask if people wanted to see the rest of it, never got any replies to that question. So as you could probably tell from the quick montage at the start, I did actually get us up to the full 60 that we need for obtaining the National Dex from Professor Oak. Saved here, so let's pop on in and go and grab ourselves the National Dex before we head over to the Sevii Islands. So, good to see you. How is your Pokédex coming along? Here, let me take a look. The amount of progress you've made is, on your Pokédex, 135 seen and 60 owned. This is turning into quite a respectable Pokédex. Well, thank you very much, Professor Oak. I do try for you. Now this is excellent. I have another important favour to ask of you. I need you to listen closely. Recently, there have been sightings of many rare Pokemon species. I'm talking about Pokemon that have never been seen in Kanto. I'd love to go see things for myself, but I'm much too old. Oh, Professor, don't sell yourself short. Since I can't do it, Oaksaide, I'd like you to go in my place. Oh, and here comes Gary. Hey, I heard that. What's with favouring Oaksaide over me all the time? I went and collected more Pokemon and faster too. You should just let me handle everything. I know. Of course I need your help too. Now I need to see both of your Pokédexes. It's taking them both and fiddling with them, and that's done. And now these units can record data on a lot more Pokemon. So our Pokédex was upgraded. Now Oaksaide and Gary, this time, you really must work towards filling your Pokédexes. I urge you to make them the best and the most complete of all time. Truly, this is a monumentally great undertaking in Pokemon history. Gramps, calm down, don't get so excited. I'll get the Pokédex completed, don't you worry about a thing. I think I'll try looking around one island first. Anyways, I'm out of here. Hint hint there. I'll probably try looking around one island. I wonder why he's saying that. Anyway, we're going to jump on Zephyr's back. Poor little Zephyr. And head over to Vermilion City. We do really need to start training Batman up at some point. Maybe I'll kick off next episode with a grinding montage. Trying to get him up to scratch with the rest of the team. I feel like that could take a while. But still hate that we lost Dragoon. Anyway, you have a tri-pass. Would you like to board it? Yes, we would. Over to one island. So let's jump on this. Oh, so I've never been the biggest fan of the post-game of Fire Red and Leaf Green. It's always been a bit, after the action of the first game, it always seems a little bit slow in comparison, but I'm gonna do it regardless, because why wouldn't I? We do need something with Rock Smash is the problem, I think. I don't really want to teach it to Levi or Knuckles, that's the problem. So we may have to drop one of the squad off in there. Anyway, let's talk to Celio first. Oaksaide, how have things been for you? Oh, is that right? You've caught more Pokemon? Do you know what? Maybe I can be useful to you. I'm modifying the network machine right now. I'm changing it so it can handle trades over long distances. When I get finished, you'll be trading for exotic Pokemon from trainers far away, but there's a slight catch. For the link to work, the machine needs a special gemstone. It's supposed to be on one island, but I haven't found one yet. Who knows where it could be? Again, strong hints there. Go look for it, basically. I don't want to say as much, but go on. Anyway, we do need to put somebody in the box. We're gonna put Tesla in the box for now, just so that we can get out something that can learn Rock Smash. I want it to be something that's actually part of the team. That could be part of the team at a later point. So we'll withdraw Jackie. Teach him Rock Smash. I do need to sort the boxes out. In fact, I'll do that off screen. But I just need to sort them out so that we know who is actually part of the team and who was just caught to round out the Pokédex. Anyway, so what could we get rid of here? So we've got Pursuit, Mach Punch, Bullet Punch, and Fake Out. Rock Smash is only 20 base power in this game. Oh. Let's get rid of Pursuit. I quite like Jackie. I quite like Bullet Punch and Mach Punch, so we'll keep those for now. Let's see who we have out front, because I have a feeling we've got Zephyr out front at the minute, who we really don't want out front. So let's put Knuckles out, and we'll put Pea Shooter up here. And then let's go. So we need to head up here towards the volcano. So yeah, as I was saying, the post game on in Fire Red and Leaf Green, it always feels like it's a bit flat in comparison to the rest of the game. Obviously, post game, it's very difficult to do something that is after the main part of the game, really. But it was a good effort. I mean, it's fairly enjoyable. But let's get this item while we're at it. Now we've got Rock Smash. But that actually leads me onto my question of the day today. I want to know from you guys, what do you think? Which game do you think has the best post game out of all of the Pokemon games? Do you think it's Platinum? Do you think it's Heart Gold, Soul Silver? I mean, obviously, personally myself, it's got to be Heart Gold, Soul Silver, and obviously the original Gold, Silver, Crystal. Just because of the fact that you get to go back over to Kanto and explore basically an entire region again and get 16 badges. Just, yeah, I think that's brilliant. I think it was fantastic that they did that, especially in the original in the original Gold and Silver. I mean, if you ever read any of the stuff about the original Gold and Silver, they originally weren't going to be able to. Oh, there we go. Woo! Punched her at last. Let's go treasure hunting. Any treasure we find, we haul back to the warehouse. Understood? Oh, and what are the passwords at the Rocket Warehouse? I mean, what? You forgot the password? There are actually two. The first one's Goldine Need Log. Right. Okay. And the second one is, hey, that Snoop's been listening in. Anyway, as I was saying, the fact that you get to go and explore it and get 16 badges and all of that is just fantastic. And in the original development period for Gold and Silver, they were struggling to get just the one region onto the cartridge. And I think it was Miyamoto who took over and had a look at the cartridge and at the coding that they'd used for Gold and Silver. And he actually rewrote 99% of the script, I think it was, and made it more efficient, made the way that it was being stored so they'd have had empty blocks that weren't being used, so he moved code into those empty blocks and freed up enough space not only to finish the game, but to add in Kanto as a second region, which is just insane when you think about it. He not only freed up enough space to finish the game that they otherwise weren't going to finish, he managed to free up enough space to put in effectively a second game, which is just... He was a genius, he really was. Anyway, let me know what you guys think is the best post-game in a Pokemon game. I've given you my opinion. Let me know yours in the comments. So we're going to take on these two Rocket Grunts here. We run in here afterwards and I think it's the Ruby you can get here. Sorry about that. We're just going to hit this Sand Slash. Let's just hit it with a string. I've used Earthquake on everything else, which is maybe a waste, but yeah, should have just gone for the Earthquake on Sand Slash too. Doesn't matter, Knuckles is going to take them all down. She hits hard, she hits fast. Well, not that fast, but fast enough. So we come down here and we grab the Ruby, and then we have to go over to... I can't remember if it's 6 or 7 Island. I don't think it's 4 Island. 4 Island, the only thing that's on it is the breeding centre. Anyway, develop amnesia conveniently and forget everything you've heard. Conveniently, right. Anyway, let's take this guy here on. Ooh, whilst I'm thinking about it, I'm just going to need to do something quickly to make sure I've got enough space for this recording to continue, so I'll be back in 2 seconds. Sorry about that, guys. I forgot to delete some of the old data, some of the old recordings. I only ever back up the episodes, don't back up my webcam or anything, because my hard drive on my laptop isn't big enough. It can only save 2 recordings at a time because of how large the webcam recordings are. Maybe I need to look at getting a better compression on the data, but I'd only ever be saving a backup of the episode regardless. But if I don't do that, the recordings sometimes crash. And we don't want that midway through an episode, so just cleaned it up, nice and tidy, now we're good to go. Anyway, we take down that Cubone there, get 690 XP. Marowak, out it comes, and we are going to, let's hit it with a rock slide, why not? Let's go for something different. That's why, that's why not. But we get the flinch, and we're going to hit with a strength after this. That should take it down. Down it goes, and we gain ourselves 982 XP. Defeat Team Rocket Grunt in the process. Why do you have to win? Why a setback? We'll have to regroup. You, don't even think about taking a step inside here. If you know what's good for you, don't even think about this. I do know what's good for me, and I'm definitely going to be taking a step inside. So I think here, the only Pokemon you can actually encounter are Slugmas, and maybe Geodudes in the rocks. But if we encounter a Slugma here, obviously we'll be we're capturing it, but I don't think there's anything else. I don't think we'll ever get a chance to use Slugma. We've got Kitsune, and we're not going to be taking her off the team anytime soon. Unless, of course, we hit Tragedy and she falls in battle. But we can all hope that that doesn't happen. So we'll solve these nice easy puzzles and forget which way we need to go. I don't really remember. Anyway, here's the Slugma that I was saying about. I don't really remember which way it is that I need to go at this point. So I'm just going to try an Ultra Ball, see if it catches, and if not. Let's see, 1, 2, 3. And we catch ourselves a Slugma. So let's see what it says about it in the Pokédex. Oh, no, because I've accidentally skipped it. What nickname do we want to give to Slugma? I'm going to call her Temper, as you can have a fiery temper and you can also temper something with hot enough flames. So I think that's kind of fitting. So Temper is sent box 1. And we will carry on down here. I think it's this way, but I could be wrong. After we've moved this boulder a long way out of the way. And encountered something else. What else are we going to find here? Another Slugma. Well, that's fine. Let's just get out of the way. And come down this ladder. So let's have a look. Should we see what these say? No, because they're Braille. And I don't speak Braille. Or read it even. Anyway, here we go. We find ourselves a ruby. And we put it in the key item pocket. Let's go and have a look at it. Why not? Where is it? There it is. An exquisitely beautiful gem that has a red glow. It symbolises passion. Well, there we go. That's the ruby found. So let's head back up and out. Down here. And encounter another Slugma. So I always find funny, wait until this battle's finished and you look on the back wall, there's actually water flowing in here, but then I assume in the centre of a volcano it would be too hot and all of the water would be vaporised, but maybe I'm wrong. I'm not a geologist, I don't really know, unfortunately. So we'll just push this boulder back out the way and come up, loop back round and back to the Poke Centre of One Island. Let's see. Find another Slugma here. No surprises there. Run away. And up and round. Yet another Slugma. We'll get away from this. Push that out the way. I might look at trying to use a Super Repel here. I don't want the video to be just encounters with Slugma after Slugma. But I think we're good at this point. I think we're out at this point. There's the entrance. Back out we go, and we'll jump on poor Zephyr's back. He can carry us back over to the Poke Centre. I do feel bad, like this tiny little Spearow that we've caught in the wild. Never trained up, nothing like that. We just jump on its back and fly around. It is a bit cruel, but that's life. Oh, that's handed the ruby over to Celio. Chunk, and it goes. Thank you, you're simply amazing. May I ask one more favour of you? No. Yes, what do you want? When I was studying the gemstones, I discovered something important. There is another gem that forms a pair with this ruby. It's supposed to be in the Sevii Islands. Please, I need you to go find the other gem. And may I have your ferry pass and the town map? Return the tri-pass and receive the rainbow pass, and obtained an extra page for our town map. This is my own ferry pass. It will let you get to all the Sevii Islands. Please, I can't do it without your help. No worries, we will save you. We will save your machine and enable trades with Ruby and Sapphire, which we'll never do. So back down here onto this. We'll go over to 4 Island. I like doing things in order, so let's go over to 4 Island and have a look around. So let's come out here and see. Here's Gary. Hey OaksAide, what are you doing here in the Sevii Islands? You should quit copying me, you know. Anyways, I already got my Pokemon eggs, so I'm done with this island. Ha! Bet you didn't even know about Pokemon eggs. You'll never fill your natural Pokédex that way. By the way, I saw someone we both know on this island. Why don't you go look around if it makes you curious? Me? I don't have time to waste. He's smelling you. He's smelling you. Such a weird, weird boy. So let's break this rock here. Come up here, see what's up here. And we find ourselves a star piece, so we can sell that, get ourselves a bit more cash. And then we'll have a quick look around the island. So obviously there's the Poke Center, Pokemon. I don't know what's in this house, so let's go and have a look. I collected a ton of stickers. I wish I could show them off. Oh, excellent! You come to the right place. Look, CC, these are my stickers. Look how many I got. I bet you want some. I bet you do. I'll give you a sticker if you can tell me something awesome about yourself. Brag about the Hall of Fame. Oh wow, you made it to the Hall of Fame. That's pretty good. Yep, I'll give you one of these. The Hall of Fame sticker was applied to the trainer card. Let's have a look at our trainer card then. Okay, there we go. There's our Hall of Fame debut sticker. And with that, let's let's carry on. I think, is this Lorelei's house here? No, we just have 2 men locked in a staring contest. Ready? Boing, we're having a body slam match to see who wimps out first. If you were to join us though, you'd be squashed like a bug. No. What's he say? You're awfully heavy. They're having a body slam contest. Of course they are. Only in the Sevii Islands. Oh, you found me. Please don't tell Lorelei. Did you know that Lorelei has lots and lots of stuffed dolls? By the time she comes back to 4 Island, her collection grows. Excellent. Anyway, so we're going to head into this cave here. We're going to go and pick up Waterfall. We're going to go and rescue Lorelei, even though she probably doesn't need rescuing from Team Rocket. But more importantly, like I said, we're going to grab ourselves Waterfall, which we can teach to Levi. What's he say? Ooh, chilly. I made a slushy using ice I shaved inside Icefall Cave. It's chilly and tasty. It probably just tastes like ice. Anyway, so we jump on here and through this cave here. So we'll obviously get an encounter somewhere in here, I hope. I don't really know what we can find in here. A seal. Have we caught a seal? We haven't. So that is going to be our encounter for the island. I don't know how we're going to catch this though. That's the problem. Do I think... What's the special attack? 118, 99. So let's switch into Levi. And we will use a surf. And hope that it doesn't knock out this seal. And hope it doesn't have water absorb as well, I guess. Ah, but it does have dive. Let's see. Does surf still hurt it? It does. Oh, it's probably going to do double damage or something. Oh! Perfect. Thank you very much, Levi. That's the perfect amount of damage to be doing to that seal. Let's throw ourselves an Ultra Ball at it. 2, 3, and sparkles. There we go. So we capture ourselves a seal. And it colder it gets, the better it feels. It joyfully swims around oceans so cold that they are filled with floating ice. So now we need to give a nickname to it. I don't know, I can't really think of anything at the minute. I'm just going to call it Beluga. I know they're not based off beluga whales, they're based off dugongs, right? Sea lions and dugongs. But anyway, we're going to call it Beluga. And then we'll carry round to here and find ourselves an Ultra Ball. And then we need to fall off one of these, but I don't remember which. So let's try this one to start. Is that the right one? I'm going to assume not. Must be the other one we need to go through then. Anyway, we find ourselves a Golbat here. We are not going to be catching that, obviously, as we already have Batman in reserve, waiting to be leveled up and used. As I said, I'll probably put a grinding montage at the start of next episode. We'll kick things off with that. Get Batman hopefully up to par with the team. Let's see, where does this lead? Okay, so this leads up to this. Maybe it's this one that we need to fall through. I can't remember. It's very annoying trying to figure out all of this. How do we get through to that? Not that way it would appear. But we can get this item over here, which is a full restore. Excellent. Just what we needed. I'm going to use a super repel here. I don't really want too many more encounters in this episode. We've got our encounter for the cave. We just want to be getting waterfall so that we can carry on with the game. Have I got any repels? That's the question. I have 9 max repels. Fantastic. So I'll activate one and come up here. Oh, there's waterfall. Well, that worked out well, I guess. I thought it was down on the other level, but let's use waterfall on Levi. What move should we delete? Unfortunately, I think at this point Aqua Tail is going. It's slightly less powerful than Aqua Tail, but it's 100% accurate, which I like. I hate not hitting my attacks. There's nothing worse than missing an attack when you get the knockout. So we're going to teach him waterfall. I don't know. There's another cave there at the back, right? Which I don't know how you get to. Is there anything else around here that might lead to it? I mean, I guess not. Was there another item that I missed? Yeah, there was, wasn't there? Was that Never Melt Ice, maybe? How do I get to that? That is the question. How do I get to that? Maybe it's this. Okay, there we go. Let's grab that. One Never Melt Ice. There we go. And then try and find a way back out, which should be easily enough. Just down here. And up here. There we go. Let's go back through here, and then we're going to go up this waterfall. Maybe there's a way down at the top of the waterfall to get through to that other part of the cave. There we go. Do we want to use waterfall? Yes, we do. So we're going to scale this waterfall on the back of a Gyarados. A sight to behold, I'm sure. There we go. That's how we get to this part. There's Lorelei. Keep your filthy hands off the Pokemon in the cave. Do as I say, or you'll have to answer to me. Oh, shut it, lady, and leave us be. Don't let your glasses get all steamed up. Oakside, what are you doing here? No, we can catch up later. Right now I need your help. Help me kick these poachers out before they do something else. They've been catching Pokemon here, then selling them off. Are you ready? Take that one, please. One. I'm the champion. Surely I should get the two. Anyway, who says we can't do what we want with the Pokemon we catch? We do. We do, mate. Maybe you should have held on to some of the Pokemon that you caught rather than keeping your Zubats. So we'll hit this Zubat with a Rock Slide. Do a nice bit of super effective damage. Down it goes. And we get 439 XP. Next up is another Zubat, which we're going to take down with another Rock Slide. Nice and easy. Down it goes. And what's his final Pokemon going to be? A Golbat? Yeah. Right, well, I'll go down to another Rock Slide. I'm really disappointed. This is one of the things that really disappoints me about the post-game. So I've obviously just defeated the Elite Four, full of level 50, 60 Pokemon. And now I'm fighting level 30, 38, 39. The wild Pokemon in the cave were at level 40 something. I think the trainers should be at least at level 50 at this point, but so despicably weak. You, tell me, where have you taken the captured Pokemon? I'm smashing your ring once and for all. No way, I'm not telling you that. If you won't confess, we'll deep freeze you. My Lapras is furious for what you've done to its friend. Go, Lapras, Ice Beam. Okay, I'll talk. The Pokemon are in the Rocket Warehouse on 5 Island. There, I said it. We'll be going now. But I doubt you'll ever make it into the Rocket Warehouse. Hehe. And off they run. Thank you, but this is awful. I was born and raised here on these islands. I had no idea these horrible criminals were loose here. Well, now you do have an idea of it, I guess. I always thought that there'd be a Lapras there that you could capture. I know you can encounter Lapras there. At least I believe you can. I just think it's quite a low encounter rate. I think it's like a 1% encounter rate. But yeah, I believe you can capture it in that cave. I don't know what else you can capture there. Maybe you can capture a Jinx there. I know that originally the only Jinx you could catch would be the one that you traded for, which always annoyed me. I always hated Pokemon that you could only get when you traded for them, because obviously you can't change the nicknames of them. Anyway, that wraps up the quests for 4 Island, so we're done here. We've healed up, and I'm just going to save up here, why not? And next episode, we'll kick things off with a grinding montage, getting Batman up to scratch with the rest of the team. And then we're going to be going and trying to find the Sapphire that Celio needs to finish his machine. Anyway, thank you very much for watching. If you've enjoyed this video, if you enjoyed all the content that I'm creating, then please support the channel. Click the subscribe button down below. Do leave a like on the video if you did enjoy it. Leave me a comment answering the question of the day. And yeah, I'm ProfessorOaksAide. Just remember, keep training to become a Pokemon Master you know you can become. Thank you and goodbye.